Hey, busy. What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to an episode of WNN, and today we'll be talking about the music production news. In our first story, the most important synth of the last decade has been released. No, not Serum 2. In fact, I was going to pick up my child from school earlier today, and then I got a notification on my phone. I was like, oh my god, Synplant 2 is out. You can catch the bus, right, honey? I would hope the wait's over. The first version came out nearly 15 years ago. Thank God, I was starting to get worried that they posted the wrong video. Just from the look of these calculations at the bottom, it seems like you might need a decent computer for this. Look at that, an insane plugin not doing a corny ass embargo release day rollout because they know people actually want it. So obviously if you know, you know. The synth sounds they were playing in the demo there, you know, you can create that with anything. But what's awesome about this are the features. You can actually craft synth patches from audio recordings and samples. It uses AI. I know we're sick of AI, but this seems like an actual good use of AI. It uses AI to match synth settings to a sample that you input, and as it grows, you get more patches that match the audio, which seems really good for creativity and unpredictability. And it runs on your computer. You don't need an internet connection. When you have a patch as well too, you can go in and edit all the settings. So some ways that I would find this really useful is when I am using a synth sample and I want similar sounds, or I want to tweak the sound just a little bit to make it fit better into my song. Or if you just want to get creative and start with something from scratch and then completely go in a different direction. I still want to know what happens when you put in a very complex sample. I haven't had a chance to try it. I basically will right after I'm done with this video though. I actually found something really cool on Twitter from Aya. I think I say it, or Aya. I don't know how you say his name. He's using a gradient Max for Live device in order to switch between the sounds smoothly. Check this out. It's $50 to upgrade from Synplant 1, $150 for a full license, and you can get a 3-week trial, which is admirable. In our next story here, we got quite a bit of synthesizer software type news today. We got two things. Two, which is quite a bit for these videos. We got this for Minimal Audio. It's coming out October 11th. I think it's like a granular sampler. You mind if I sample that? The sound. Well, I mean, I'm interested in the software too, but the sound sounds cool. Behringer is seething once again. Well, who could have seen it coming? So in a Facebook post, they are quoted as saying, "Many media outlets and influencers have decided not to support us anymore because we don't pay for ads, don't provide free products or reviews, or they simply don't like us for whatever reason." Yeah, I can't imagine what that reason is. I don't know. I can't think of the reason, guys. Can you think of it? What? All you other companies though, you send out review copies. You're all a bunch of shills. In all fairness, there are so many other outlets that share our content or review our products in an unbiased and honest manner because they do what is best for you, the customer. We truly appreciate those people and we're happy to support and feature them on our channels. For you to receive immediate and first-hand information, we encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel below. Additionally, please consider joining our dedicated synthesizer and drums Facebook group. If there's one thing I know about Behringer, they will gaslight out of you because what they're saying here is bullshit. The reason why people don't support them is not because they don't pay for ads or send out free products. They used to send out free products. They did before to a lot of people. What they're saying here is not true. So why does everybody not like Behringer? I'm going to try to go through it really quickly here. Originally, they were criticized by Peter Kern, quite a bit, might I add. Then they made like a fake product about him called the Cork Sniffer, which was like not the best look. Just to give you a sniff of what the video promoting the fake product looked like, I present to you Behringer's cork sniffer.
Introducing Kern Cork Sniffer. Here at Kern, we spared no expense.
Aside from the anti-Semitic trope here, this is just an insane way to respond to criticism if you are a huge company. They also took out a trademark on his name, so they spent literally months working on this. Pretty unhinged in my opinion. They went from making affordable imitations of expensive synths, which was already a little bit controversial, to copying already affordable products, which was seen as very controversial. They lied about Loop Hop, saying that he's not reviewing their products because they're not sending out free products anymore, but they have sent them free products in the past. He actually declined to review their stuff because he doesn't like them. I know, this is extremely convoluted and stupid. I love it. I have like a playlist of videos that explains all this in much greater detail. I'll link it in the description if you're interested. So anyways, I triggered Loop Hop to do this here. He posted a tweet yesterday saying, curious how copying a successful in-production product and selling it at the exact same price is a not-for-profit or empowering the ones who have not, as opposed to simply making a profit off someone else's investment in product design. Yeah, he's got a point. Keep in mind, while this is from a separate distributor, the same thing is also happening on Amazon where it says it is sold from the Behringer store. The price is lower on Tommen though. So make of that whatever you will. Honestly, at this point, I'm starting to not even care. He is quoted as also saying, I'm no FTC lawyer, but it sounds deceptive to me to tell your customers you're a non-profit that empowers the have-nots, but then go and sell the same product at the same price have-nots buy from for-profit companies. I'm not gonna lie, that sentence was all kinds of fucked up. Basically, they made a post a couple months ago talking about how they are a non-profit, or they are a purpose before profit. They pay zero dividends to shareholders, and they reinvest all their earnings. And ironically, this is basically the only thing that people are sharing from Behringer, is them claiming that nobody shares their products anymore, but they're sharing the post saying that they're not sharing their stuff anymore. In our next story, we have LIL TAY. Yes, she's back from the dead. I could have sworn, I guess she faked her death. Some of you might be like, who the f is LIL TAY? Well, she was a 9-year-old in 2017 who would post videos flexing on people with money that wasn't hers, cars that weren't hers, that were borrowed from her mom's job. Apparently that you can do that and get famous nowadays. Roll the clip.
Back 5 years.
And I still look like a little kid.
5 years.
And I still don't know how to not shake a camera.
And y'all are still broke. So don't take it out on me. Why the f are y'all coming at me for? Y'all hating ass were hating on me when I was 9 years old.
You're grounded. In one of the last videos, you may remember I talked about how BANDLAB and AIRBIT have joined forces. So they've added some integrations, one of them being that you can now directly embed your beats into BANDLAB from AIRBIT, and they can also use BANDLAB Boost to promote their posts to trending feeds. On top of that though, they've eliminated marketplace commissions on AIRBIT, which I think is probably the greatest thing they've done, and they've also enhanced their free plan. Okay guys, that's it for this episode of the news. If you press the like button on this video, I will flex on you. 5 years. 5 years you've been watching my videos and you're still broke. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my other video showcasing Synplant. I did it a little while back. I'll link to it at the end here. If you want to support the channel, consider joining my Patreon and becoming a channel member. You get access to exclusive content as well as a sample pack at the end of each month. I'll see you guys next time.